Good afternoon, Alifia.
How are you all doing?
Fine. Actually, my sister has come over to stay, so that is the reason I couldn't attend on Saturday and Sunday.
Oh,
Quite
that's
busy
fine.
morning
That's
time.
fine. Enjoy fully with your sister.
Okay, thank you. So I said, okay, now now I got time, so I said I'll attend. I'll not miss this.
Uh-huh. That's nice. Mhm.
Thank you. The background is very nice. That magic somehow.
Yeah, I changed my background because some ambience in my house changed now. So I
Okay.
cannot sit there where I used to.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I changed
Very
it.
nice. It's a wallpaper sort of or something.
Yeah, it's
This
just a virtual background.
That's a virtual background.
Mhm.
This can be done, virtual background can be done in laptop only, or we can do it on mobile as well.
Everywhere you can do it. I mean, in mobile and phone. I have it in my mobile also. And like I have a very beautiful picture of nature in my mobile. When I attend any sessions, I just put that picture. It's a beautiful tree picture behind in my mobile actually. Okay, so should we start our peak state programming? So how was the practice yesterday before your very eyes? Did you all do the practice? How was the practice? Anybody wants to share? Hatim sharing was wonderful, that he had a very beautiful time at the resort. Oh, did partial practice. That is fine. Yeah, whatever, at least you got started and now you know what to be done. That is also a good thing. Just keep going, whatever you feel, keep doing it. Maybe I'm thinking that we should take the magic book again. Okay, partially. So you only did it like one time? I think I'm
Yes,
gonna
kind of.
continue. Yeah, I'm gonna continue with the magic book because we need to at least we need to start practicing it properly.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because this is only for your first time, so I don't expect much from you all also. Whatever you're doing, you are doing your best, and I'm really proud of you all. But maybe we'll continue again with the magic book, and also we will read some chapters in the power book also. Like we will start just like we do our heart thoughts at the end. So like that, maybe we'll start because now I will not take much time for explaining the magic book as I did in the first one. So maybe we can start both three books together, power and this heart thoughts and magic book. So today's chapter is very beautiful. It's about the most precious thing that keep us alive. So let's do our peak state programming and then we can jump on our chapter. So hold on. I will start the music on computer only. Oh, okay. Actually, let me, today I can put on the audio that I have from Rajan sir. So hold on, I'll put that.
Peak State Programming.
Can you hear it?
Hello friends, I welcome you to Peak State Programming. This is Awesome SRK. I'm a businessman.
Can you all hear this?
And a happiness coach. Change your state, change your story. Peak State
Yes, we
Programming
can
of
hear.
our subconscious mind
Okay.
shall be practiced daily, morning, or at any time of the day.
So listen to
practice
this
can be
also
repeated
because
in the day
he's
again
also
and again as
explaining
required.
what is peak state
Peak State
programming.
Programming is about being in action. The practice is about programming our subconscious mind with a sense of winning. By doing this practice, we shift our mind into gamma frequency, which is the highest alertness of the mind. While doing this practice, the thought and feelings are important. Think and feel that you are running an Olympic race, and yes, you are the winner. You have to think in your mind, I am the winner, and keep on repeating this the full day. I am the winner. By regularly practicing, you will feel like a winner and your energy levels will improve. It's about physical action and developing a winning attitude. Do practice this for next 21 days and repeat it as often as possible. This is peak state programming. How to change your mental state instantly. Stand in a running position with the right leg in the front and left ankle raised in a running position. Think and feel that you are running an Olympic race and you are winning. Standing in the same position, just move your hands faster and faster. Okay, so let's start. 3,
Everybody keep your videos on.
1, go. Come on, run. Run faster, Yes, fast. Yes, come on, faster. Yes, fast. Come on, faster. Yes, come on. Yes, you can do it. Come on, faster. Yes. Keep running. Fast. Yes, come on, fast. Still faster. Yes, faster. Come on. Go fast. Yes, fast. And now stop. Thank you. Yes, very nice.
Yes,
Very nice.
I'm the winner. Yes,
You
we
say to
all
yourself,
are the winners.
I am the winner. Yes, thank you. So now repeat the same practice with your left leg ahead and right leg with the ankle raised behind. We do the same thing again. Okay, so let's start. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, run. Come on, run faster. Yes, faster. Still faster. Yes. Come on. Yes, come on, fast. Yes, come on, fast. Come on. Yes. Run faster. Come on. Still faster. Yes. Come on, faster. Yes. Come on, fast. You can do it. Come on. Run faster. Still faster. Yes. Run faster. You are going to win. Come on. You're the winner. I'm the winner. Come on. Faster. Yes. Come on. Yes. Okay. Wonderful. Just stop.
Yes,
Thank you.
I am the
Thank you.
winner.
And
Yes,
now,
we all are the
say to
winners.
yourself, yes, I am the winner. Yes, I am the
Yes.
winner. I am the winner. And now we say to ourselves, I can. Okay, repeat. I
I
can.
can, I will, I must.
I can, I will, I must. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Rajan sir's audio is amazing. And he also explained why we should be doing it. It puts us in a gamma frequency. Yeah, so okay. Who is ready to read today? Any new person wants to read? That is how you open up yourself. You express yourself. You come out of your cocoon. So I would suggest you start reading. It's really easy once you make up your mind. So let's share the screen. Okay.
Can I read Manohar here?
Yes, Manoharji. Yes,
No,
definitely.
if somebody else is coming up, I'm okay. I'm just waiting for somebody
No,
else.
nobody has come yet. So you can start.
I was also waiting for anybody to come up.
So you can do it, madam. No problem.
Whoever, yeah. Any of
Thank you,
you
sir.
can.
You read very well.
No, that's okay because I'm
Yes.
in a profession where I
No,
can talk.
sir, it's really very good.
Sorry.
Actually,
Okay.
both read so well. So
No, you
yeah.
read really very good. That's why.
It's okay. So should I go ahead or madam wants to do it? Like,
Okay.
You go ahead today and madam will read tomorrow.
okay, ma'am. Okay, sure.
Or
Okay.
whatever. Yeah.
So I'll go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. So day 23, magical air that you breathe. It's awesome chapter, and this practice is really going to change so much in you, so much. Believe me. So what do you all see in this picture? I mean, this is very simple.
This is a tree. I mean, if you relate it with our, it emits oxygen, so we breathe,
Mhm.
and it also is got sparkles
Yes.
or magic dust or whatever you call it.
Yeah. So right now we are breathing, right? We are breathing every second, every moment in our life, but we
Yeah.
don't even acknowledge that we are breathing. And the air that we breathe, we get it oxygen from all the trees. So we have to acknowledge and we have to pay gratitude to all the trees from which we get all this oxygen. And whenever you start paying gratitude, you will see the difference even in your breathing, and how the air affects your body, like the oxygen level and everything in your body will increase dramatically if you do this practice regularly. It's amazing practice. Okay, let's read.
Yeah. Trees are also known as the external lungs of our world.
Yes. Trees. I
So
love
same.
trees. I hug tree every day, every single day.
Yeah, you told that.
Mhm.
So I'll start day 23, the magical air that you breathe. So as the quote says, it is quite possible to leave your house for a walk in the early morning air and return a different person, beguiled and enchanted, as told
So
by.
yeah, if you go in the morning walk very early, around maybe 6:37, whatever, and you will definitely feel a very different person when you return. You will feel so happier, so joyful. You will feel like full of life. You will be energized more. You will be like enthusiastic more, excited for your day and things like that, because the air that we breathe in early morning has so much oxygen because of because of the trees. And it is I mean, you all must have at least experienced once or twice about the morning air that you breathe. Okay, you can read further.
So I just searched for the meaning of beguiled because I have also heard for the first time.
Uh-huh.
Beguiled means charming or enchanting,
Yeah, that is the meaning.
pleasant.
Mhm.
There's a movie also by the same name, Beguiled.
Oh.
Just okay,
Nice.
so
Nice.
this was told by Mary Ellen Chase. She's an educator and a writer. So if someone had told me a few years back to be grateful for the air that I breathe, I would have thought the person was crazy. It wouldn't have made a bit of sense to me. Why on earth would anyone be grateful for the air they breathe? So, but as my life changed from using gratitude, the things that I took for granted or didn't give a second thought about became an absolute miracle to me. I went from sweating the small stuff in my little world and day-to-day life to opening my eyes and thinking about the biggest picture and wonder of the universe.
Yeah, so now when you start coming out of your day to day, your day to day stuff which always occupy you in your life, now you're coming out of that, your shell, your cocoon, and you are starting to see the bigger picture because of only and only practice of gratitude, which made you not sweat the small stuff and look beyond yourself. Look around, I mean, there is so many things in the universe which is so miraculous, which is so magical, and we actually as humans just get stuck in one thing, and was just struggle our whole life. But if we come out of all this, and when we start seeing the bigger picture, the universe is amazing. The wonder of the universe, if you start exploring, it's truly magical the way it is. And the way Rhonda Byrne says that if somebody told her to pay gratitude for air, she would feel like they are crazy. But actually, the air that we breathe we all now know the importance, right? After COVID, people are like, people were dying just because of no air, no oxygen in their lungs. It was so, it is so amazing that we just take it so much for granted. The things that are provided to us for no cost at all. And we just take it for completely for granted. We never, nobody actually taught us, so it's not our fault also. But we are so grateful now that we are coming in this journey, and we are with this Rhonda Burns book, who is teaching us to be grateful for all those big things in life, like the air that we breathe, the water. We cannot live without water. You can live without money, you can live without food, but you cannot live without water. And water is the most precious thing, but it is available to us for no cost. And if you remember, like in our childhood, we never actually we never drank water from this RO and all that stuff. I remember from my childhood, I used to even go to head pumps and drink water directly from whatever is coming from earth. And I never got sick. Never. But because people started, putting a fear in your mind through some advertisement and things like that. So now everybody believes that water we cannot drink without purifying it. But that is actually not the case. Even I remember I used to sometimes even drink from the stream, the stream, waterfall stream coming from the river or something like that. Even I drank that water also in my childhood. I completely remember. And when I got started, after my young age, we all started feeling like, no, we cannot drink this water because it is not purified and this and that. And we started RO. What I'm saying is, water from the earth is so magical. And I'm not saying that you should start drinking it, but the thing I'm saying is, like, how people manipulate you, in many different ways. People manipulate you, and because of selling their stuff, this like Bisleri and all those companies come up with this purified water bottles, and now nobody can live without that purified water. But actually, in reality, in the truth, water is available to us anywhere without cost from our nature. Okay, let's read further.
Yeah, so as the great scientist Newton said, when I look at the solar system, I see the earth at the right distance from the sun to receive the proper amounts of heat and light. This did not happen by chance. Those words made me think more and more about the bigger picture. It's not an accident that there's a protective atmosphere surrounding us, and that beyond it there's no air or oxygen. It's not an accident that the trees give off oxygen so that our atmosphere is continually replenished. It's not an accident that our solar system is perfectly placed, and that if it were anything anywhere else in the galaxy, we would most likely be devastated by cosmic radiation. There are thousands of parameters and ratios that support life on Earth. All of them are on the knife edge, and their fine tuning is so critical that a fraction of a difference in any of those parameters and ratios would make life unlivable on planet Earth. It is difficult to believe any of these things could have happened by accident. It would seem that they are perfectly designed, perfectly placed, and perfectly balanced for us.
So magical, right? So Newton, what great scientist Newton said, it is the perfect distance from earth and sun to receive the perfect amount of heat and light for us to survive. If the distance was a little bit far away or little bit closer, then the heat and light proportion would not be the same on earth, and we might not have the life on earth at all. So all this did not happen by chance. Everything in the universe is at the right place in the right time, and exact like fine tuning is there in the solar system. And as she said that we have the atmosphere, which is continually replenished with the trees they give off the oxygen and they absorb this carbon dioxide. How beautiful. We actually absorb oxygen and we give out carbon dioxide. So really, I mean, I would suggest all of you start planting trees. They are so precious. They are so precious. Even just make your own little garden, start planting trees. At least every month plant one tree and replenish the oxygen level. Our India is really on a very, I mean, lower level on the planet for the trees. Like trees are cutting down and all that's happening. So I would suggest all of you at least plant one whatever, any plant you can choose. Maybe just in your home, like maybe the plant which give oxygen in your home. Like I have this spider plant. I have my snake plant. Snake, what you call? I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's called a snake plant or something. Then I also have curry leaves in my home, tulsi. All those plants I always keep inside of my home. They really, I mean, after I put them last year, I had only one or two plants before, but after I put all these trees, I feel because you know what happens sometimes in the winter when we turn on the heat all the time, it dries our air a little bit in the home because of not air circulation much with the outside atmosphere. So that is why I used to feel like sometimes when I wake up, I used to wake up a little dryness in my whole body. But after I put these plants are so amazing. I never again felt that way after waking up whole winter, because my plants are in my house and they always replenish the oxygen. And they are so, I mean, they the look of them is also so pleasant to me whenever I see them. And I give so much love and I feel like they also love me so much. So I might sound crazy, but this is the fact. Believe me. And as she said that in the galaxy would be devastated if the solar system was not placed perfectly. So many things, thousands of parameters and ratios that support life or life on Earth. And this is nothing happened by chance, nothing. It's a fine tuning of every little things in the universe, and we are struggling in small stuff every day. If you start seeing the bigger picture in the universe, you will be amazed. The universe has so much to give you. When you start traveling and things like that, I mean, I was in India, and when I came to US, I saw so many different things in US, and I was amazed. Even in India also, when you go to some nice places like Manali and all, Himalayas, oh my God, nature has so much to give you. If you just fine tune with nature, instead of, involving yourself in whole day in the negative stuff, start feeling the bigger picture, start living your life meaningfully. Life is so beautiful. And we are really very fortunate to have this life on earth. And this is also a kind of golden era, because our life has become so easier day after day after day. We have everything in our in this era, so we are really fortunate. So okay, let's read further.
So when the realization hits you that all of these things might not be an accident, and that the balance of every microscopic element surrounding Earth and on Earth is in perfect harmony to support us, you will feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude for life, because all of it has been done to sustain you. The magical air that you breathe is not an accident or a fluke of nature. When you think about the enormousness of what had to take place in the universe for us to have air. And you then take a breath. Breathing air into your body becomes breathtaking in every sense of word.
Wow, so amazing. So when you start feeling the enormousness of what had to take place in the universe for us to have air, it's just so amazing. When you start going into quantum physics and science, what is making this air and how everything is placed in the universe, it is breathtaking. So now every breath you take in your life, it's breathtaking in every sense of the word, because you now know the enormousness of what it had to take for us to have air. So magical. So now, as I told you earlier also, that we entered into the 4th week. So now everything is getting in a bigger picture for us. Like everything, now we have to start feeling beyond ourselves. We are just not this body, we are also much larger than ourselves. And you need to start thinking in that direction and just come out of your day-to-day struggles by doing gratitude. Let's read further.
So we take one breath after another and never give a thought to the fact that there is always air for us to breathe. Yet oxygen is one of the most plentiful elements in our body as we breathe. It feeds every cell in our body so that we can continue to live. The most precious gift of our life is air, because without it, none of us would have lasted for more than a few minutes.
Mhm.
So when I first began to use gratitude's magical power, I used it for a lot of personal things that I wanted, and it worked. But it was when I began to be grateful for the real gifts in life that I experienced the ultimate power of gratitude. The more grateful I became for a sunset, a tree, the ocean, the dew on the grass, my life, and the people in it, every material thing I have ever dreamed of having poured down upon me. I now understand the reason why it happened that way. When we can feel truly grateful for the precious gifts of life and nature, like the magical air that we breathe, we have reached one of the deepest possible levels of gratitude. And whoever has the depth of gratitude will receive absolute abundance.
Yeah, so the way she tell us that she started using the magical gratitude's magical power for little things, for the material thing, for the personal things, and it worked. Of course it worked. But when she started feeling grateful for real gifts in life, like the air, water, and all that is sunset, a tree, a ocean, dew on the grass, our own life, and people, all the people that surround us, every material thing is like, started pouring in her life. Because when you start paying gratitude to these big things, those, material things are nothing in front of this, nothing in front of sun. The way sun is placed in the universe, and the way sun gives us the light and energy every single day, is truly magical. Nothing like it. I mean, that's why I'm always amazed every day whenever I see sunrise or sunset. It's always different, always different. And I'm always amazed at the nature, like how this nature gives us, oh my God, plentiful. It gives us so much in life, and we are just involved in where we are so much into the small stuff. The ocean, just imagine the ocean. Whenever you all must have gone to ocean at least once in your life, and just imagine how vast it is and how deep it is. And imagine the whole life. I did this snorkeling, and life underwater was amazing. I did when I went on a cruise. And I mean, I used to see, I used to meditate how the oceans, waves, and everything when I was in this what you call cruise ship. And I mean, the life underwater is also amazing. You must have seen in the Discovery Channel and all that, the way all the fish and all, I mean, It's amazing. The ocean is amazing. Even the dew on the grass in the morning, I sometimes walk on the grass. If I have some pains and aches and things like that, I did this like for many years now. What I did was I go in the morning onto my backyard, and I just walk on the grass, even like, a few steps sometimes, and all my aches and pains will completely vanish, completely, because I know this grass and this oxygen on the grass can heal me anything. This is really magical. Start thinking in this direction now. Just come out of your everyday struggles. This is so magical. The nature who provides us everything for so much, I mean, completely free. Everything is free for us. So these are the like deepest possible levels of gratitude when you start feeling this. And definitely you will receive abundance, absolute abundance. Okay, let's read further.
So today, stop and think about the glorious air that you breathe. Take 5 deliberate breaths and feel the feeling of the air moving inside your body and feel the joy of breathing it out. Take 5 full breaths in and out 5 different times today. And after you have taken each set of 5 breaths, say the magic words, "Thank you for the magical air that I breathe." And be as genuinely grateful as you can for the precious life-giving air that you breathe. So it is best if you can do this magical practice outside, so you can really feel and appreciate the magnificence of fresh air. But if that's not possible, then do it inside. You can close your eyes while taking the breaths, or you can do it with your eyes open. You can do it while you're walking, waiting in line, shopping, or anywhere at any time you want. The important thing is to deliberately feel the feeling of the air going in and out of your body. Breathe the way you naturally breathe, because this magical practice is not about your breathing, but about your gratitude for the air you breathe. If taking a bigger breath helps you feel more gratitude, then do that. If it helps to make a sound or mentally say that magic words, "Thank you," as you breathe the air out, then do that. If you want, you can also do a variation of this practice in the future by imagining you are breathing in gratitude and filling yourself up with it with every breath you take.
Yeah, so today's practice on 5 different occasions, just go outside if you can, because you have to just feel the air, magnificence of fresh air. Fresh air might not be in the house. So if you go outside, especially in US, most of the time everything is closed, and we have either AC running or heat running. So that's why I think she says that go outside and feel the fresh air. So, and you just take deep breaths. I mean, you don't have to actually take the deep breaths, but just feel the air going inside your lungs and just say thank you, and do that 5 times. Okay, so that is the practice for today.
Yeah. So in ancient teachings, it is said that when a person reaches the point of being deeply grateful for the air that they breathe, their gratitude will have reached a new level of power, and they will have become the true alchemist who can effortlessly turn every part of their life into gold.
Yeah, so you all know Alchemist. I read this book, Alchemist, and the book was awesome. So it is also like, it is how that boy actually have a faith in himself and in on the supreme power, and she really become an alchemist. Like what? So alchemists are people who can turn any metal into a gold when they, with their magnificence. So and that is how you also can become a alchemist, by reaching the deep feelings of gratitude for the air that you breathe. These are the big things in life. So I would again and again suggest you all, pay gratitude to air you breathe, pay gratitude for the water. Whenever you drink water, say thank you, because our body 70% is made up of water. If you see, the whole earth is made up of water only. So water, air, these are very, very precious gifts in our life. Sun, moon, all these are very precious gifts. Always say thanks to them. Because of them, we are alive here, and we can, we can experience this beautiful life only and only because of all these things from the nature. So never ever take nature lightly. Reach to the deep gratitude for nature. What I generally do is, like, I'm now only now also after my session end, because I'm not going on the job, so I will go outside, I will hug my tree, and at that time only I will say thank you, thank you, thank you so much for this air that I breathe every single moment of my life. And even if you see, like, the air that you breathe and oxygen which goes into, like, the whole body's purpose is also just provide you with the oxygen so that you can move your hands, you can move your legs, only and only because of the energy. So, like, whatever you eat also converts into energy, and everything to convert into energy, it needs oxygen. How wonderful it is if you go and think deeply, how much oxygen is, like, precious for us. Okay, so let's read our practice number 23.
Practice number 23 for today. The magical air that you breathe. First is count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write why you are grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Second is 5 times today, stop and think about the glorious air that you breathe. Take 5 deliberate breaths and feel the feeling of the air moving inside your body and feel the joy of breathing it out. After you have taken the 5 breaths, say the magic words, thank you for the magical air that I breathe. Be as grateful as you can for the precious life-giving air that you breathe. Just before going to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. Thank you.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Manoharji, for reading beautifully. So today's practice, everybody clear? You only have to do, like, you don't have to write anything today, so it's a good day for you. And you just need to, like, remember 5 times in a day, take 5 breaths, and after you take the breathing, just say thank you for the magical air that I breathe. So this sentence is very important here. Thank you for the magical air that I breathe. Okay, so say that 5 times. It's a very simple practice. You just need to remember. Okay. So everybody clear by now? Okay, perfect. So let's move on to our heart thought for today. So critical people often attract a lot of criticism because it is their pattern to criticize. They often need to be perfect at all times. Do you know anyone on this planet who is perfect? So this is just an illusion that we can be perfect. Nobody is perfect on this planet and nobody can be. Actually, we are, whatever we are right now, our true self is already a perfect person. You just need to go within, but what we do is we look outside the perfection. So person who is criticizing all the time just because they want perfection in everything, that's what they receive in return. So this is how it works. So now today, heart thought is, I love and accept myself exactly as I am. This is so powerful. I did this affirmation for about 3 months, and I really I feel the complete change in myself. Now I'm not critical of myself. I'm not judgmental about my body or anything. I started accepting more and more my body, my mind, everything, my good, my bad, everything. So this is a very powerful affirmation. We all have areas of our lives that we think we are unacceptable and unlovable. If we are really angry with parts of ourselves, we often abuse ourselves. So that is how the bad habits happen. We use alcohol, drugs, cigarettes, we overeat, and whatever. We beat ourselves up. One of the worst ways we treat ourselves, which does more damage than anything else, is when we criticize our own selves. We need to stop all criticism. Once we get into the practice of doing that, it is amazing how we stop criticizing other people, because everyone is a reflection of us. And what we see in another person, we see in ourselves. When we complain about another person, we are really complaining about ourselves. When we can truly love and accept who we are, there is nothing to complain about. We cannot hurt ourselves and we cannot hurt another person. Let's make a vow that we will no longer criticize ourselves for anything. And as I told you in yesterday's session also, in a very deeper level, we criticize ourselves. When you start digging deeper and deeper, you will come to know how much you criticize yourself. Even for little things that you cannot do. Like for me, if I say my example, I used to really beat myself up sometime for not being on time some days. But now I understood why I was doing it and what is the root cause for it. I'm improving little by little, bit by bit. So this is so important that whatever, I mean, if you did something wrong or something which is not the way it should be, that is fine. Just forgive yourself first. Just accept it that that was the mistake, but it's okay, I can correct that mistake. Always have the positive attitude about yourself. Don't blame yourself, don't judge yourself, don't complain about yourself, don't doubt yourself. If you do this, I mean, you will and everything around you is a reflection of you. So people will also complain about yourself. If you complain about yourself, if you criticize yourself all the time, so, and because of other people also, you start, sometimes that also happens, right? If somebody says, no, oh, you did this wrong, I mean, you should have been this, you should have done that, and you take it on yourself. Yeah, I am this, I should not have done that, I should not have done the way I did this. And you start judging, criticizing, and all kind of emotional drama you place on yourself. So that should not be the case. Now on, what you do whenever if you did something wrong, or if you did something which is somebody is realizing you, making you realize, what you do, you go inside, start to finding the cause for that thing. Like if I talk about me, if I let's say I give an example of myself hitting my car. I mean, not actually, I didn't hit my car, but it was a little scratch on the side. So if I go into my root cause, what was I thinking? Because I had something happen before, I had that fear in my mind implanted on my subconscious, which took out that fear again when I was doing something. So that is how you go within and find the cause for that thing happen. And in our further practice, we will learn how we can make our mistakes into also a learning reality for us. That will be the practice going further. But right now, what you do is, whenever you do something which is not according to the standard or whatever, what you do is just start forgiving yourself. Say to yourself, that's okay, we can correct this mistake, it's just a mistake. And sometimes if you start feeling negative or start thinking negative, start saying to yourself that it is just a thought and a thought can be changed. So don't even beat yourselves up for thinking negative sometimes. That is also that what we do. If we start thinking negatives for something, we again, criticize ourselves. Oh, how I am. I always think negative. I always do this. I always do that. No, stop doing that. Be compassionate to yourself. Be kind to yourself also. Whatever you did or you did in the past was some reason. Because of that reason you did it. Try to find that reason going within. Don't look for the answers outside. All the answers are within you. All the limitations and negative thinking is within you. You have to start peeling off those layers one by one. Okay. So anybody wants to ask something or wants to just share something? Yes, balcony will do. Yeah, you can go in the balcony and just do this practice. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so let's start our meditation. Can you hear the music?
No.
Okay, so let's start our meditation. So everybody back straight and your hands feeling facing the heavens above like this. Because even let me tell you one thing. So when you can notice yourself, your breathing. When you place your hands like this, then notice the breathing. When you place your hands like this, it will be shallow breathing. You can notice, you can do this experiment. So when you put your hands like this, the breathing will completely change if you notice it. And when you place your hands like this, the breathing will change. The breathing is shallow in this and the breathing deepens when you do this. So you can start do this experiment. Okay, so let's just, you can even place your hands like in this mudra. So let's close our eyes, start going deep within. Let's take our deep breathing. Let's inhale our gratitude. Hold. Breathe out. Inhale gratitude. Fill your whole being with gratitude. Feel your whole cells, all the cells in your body, all the organs. Start realizing, start feeling that gratitude is flowing in your blood to all the organs, to digestive system, everywhere, every muscle in your body, all the cells, organs, everything in your body is filled up with gratitude. Now breathe out all the negativity. Again, breathe in gratitude. Breathe out. Just feel your breathing. How your lungs are like going up and down. If your stomach is moving because of breathing, just observe that. Observe all your breathing activities in your body. And you don't need to take deep breaths now, as your body is already relaxed. Focus on each part of your body and relax it. And notice and observe your breathing for at least few seconds. Now start relaxing each part of your body. What we will do is, we'll bring our focus to a particular part and we'll relax it. Let's start with your head. Any tension in your head, just relax. Start relaxing. Start relaxing with this relaxing music. Also keep focusing on your breathing. Let's relax our forehead. There is so much tension in our forehead all the time. So just let's relax it. Relax all the tension in your muscles. Now relax your eyes. Relax your face. Relax your ears, your whole head, forehead, everything. Your lips, completely relax. Now move on to your throat. Relax your throat muscles, your neck muscles. Bring your focus to your neck and relax everything. Now let's move on to your hands. Let's relax our hand. Moving from our shoulders to our upper hand, lower hand. Relax everything. Relax your fingers. Let all the tensions go. Just relax it. And imagine filling all these muscles with gratitude. So now the gratitude is in all your muscles, in your cells, in your hands, in your face, in your neck, in your throat. Now let's move on to your heart and your lungs area. Focus on your lungs, relax them. Now focus on your heart and relax it. Feel it completely relaxed. Now move on to your digestive system, your stomach. Feel all the organs inside are completely relaxed. And fill all of them with gratitude. say thank you to all your organs. Relax them and say thank you. Now let's move on to your spine, your upper back, your lower back. Just relax it completely. Feel the relaxation. Feel that everything is just like there is nothingness. Feel that your body is not there anymore because it's completely relaxed. Now let's move on to your hips. Relax your hips completely. Now let's move on to your thigh muscles. All your reproductive organs, your excretory organs, everything is relaxed, fully relaxed. There is no tension, nothing, no stress. Everything is relaxed. You feel like there is no body because each muscle, each cell in your body is fully relaxed. Now move on to your knees. Relax your knee muscles. Now let's move on to our calf muscles. Relax them fully. Now relax all our bones in our body. Relax them. Now let's move on to our feet. Our toenails, toes, our ankle. Everything in your body is completely relaxed. You feel so calm, so peaceful. There is nothingness. Your whole body is fully relaxed. Now just let's come out of this relaxation by moving one finger at a time. Come out of the relaxation little by little. If you want to stay more, stay more. It's up to you. Fill your whole body with gratitude. Now say to yourself when you breathe, thank you for the magical air that I breathe. Thank you for this magical air that I breathe. Thank you for this magical air that I breathe. Today is the best day of my life because now I'm learning to be grateful for bigger things in my life. I am becoming a more better version of myself every day. I'm allowing the universe to create through me. My days are so beautiful and effortless because I flow through my days so effortlessly and easily because I know life supports me always. Life has my back. Universe has my back. Okay, let's rub our palms and invite the energy. And let's just bless entire body, one by one. Our conscious, subconscious mind, face, ears, neck, throat, shoulders, hands, lungs, our heart, spine, our digestive system, thighs, knees, calf muscles, our spine, our hips, everything. Say thank you to my trillions of cells for keeping me alive, for this oxygen reaching to each my cell fully. I can breathe deeply. Thank you for my whole and complete body. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for everybody joining in. How
Thank
did
you
you
so-
feel? How you feel after relaxing yourself?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining in. And thank you so much for everything, all the efforts that you put in. Thank you. See you all tomorrow. Relax. Yeah. That is what we need sometimes. We need to just relax. That's it. Nothing else. Okay. Okay. Love you all. Bye. Namaste.